The new era of electric mobility is about to take a quantum leap with the announcement from BYD, the Chinese electric vehicle giant that is rapidly gaining global presence. On March 17, 2025, the company will unveil its 1,000 kW supercharging technology, establishing a new paradigm in the electric vehicle industry. This innovation represents a charging capacity twice as powerful as Tesla's V4 Superchargers, the current market benchmark with their 500 kW. For American consumers accustomed to the convenience of gas stations on every corner, this technology finally promises to eliminate one of the biggest barriers to mass adoption of electric vehicles: charging time. BYD, Build Your Dreams, is no newcomer to the global scene, although its presence in the United States is still in the expansion phase. Founded in 1995 as a battery manufacturer, the company has evolved to become one of the world's largest electric vehicle manufacturers, even surpassing Tesla in global electric vehicle sales volume. In certain quarters, its exponential growth trajectory reflects a strategy of continuous innovation and vertical integration, controlling everything from battery production to the development of proprietary platforms. What we will witness on March 17th from its headquarters in Shenzhen represents the culmination of years of research and development focused on accelerating the global energy transition. The 1,000 kW supercharging technology isn't just an impressive number. It represents a revolution in the electric vehicle ownership experience. To contextualize, with this capacity, a 100 kWh battery, a common size in today's premium electric vehicles, could theoretically be charged in approximately 6 minutes under ideal conditions. Compare that to the current 20-30 minutes required for a similar charge on the most advanced superchargers available today. This dramatic reduction significantly brings the electric refueling experience closer to that of combustion vehicles, eliminating the waiting anxiety that many American consumers cite as a reason for hesitating in the transition to electric vehicles. Parallel to the announcement of this charging technology, BYD will present its new Super E platform, an advanced architecture developed specifically to take full advantage of these ultra-fast charging capabilities. Unlike adaptations of existing platforms, the Super E platform was conceived from scratch to optimize energy efficiency, dynamic performance, and charging capacity. This holistic approach allows all components, from the battery pack to the thermal management system, to work together to support the extreme demands of 1,000 kWh charging without compromising battery longevity, a fundamental concern for electric vehicle owners. The first vehicles to incorporate this revolutionary platform will be the Han L sedan and the Tang L SUV, which will begin pre-sales during the same event. The Han L, an evolution of the already successful Han, promises impressive performance with acceleration from 0 to 60 mph in approximately 2.7 seconds, rivaling luxury supercars at significantly more accessible prices. The Tang L will combine the practicality of a family SUV with extraordinary performance capabilities, reaching 0 to 60 mph in about 3.9 seconds. Both vehicles will not only establish new performance standards in their segments, but will serve as ambassadors for the new ultra-fast charging technology. The introduction of this technology in the U.S. will require substantial infrastructure investments. BYD has already signaled plans to develop a proprietary network of superchargers, similar to the strategy adopted by Tesla, but with significantly superior capabilities. This approach ensures that BYD vehicle owners can access all the promised charging power, while the company maintains control over the user experience and system reliability. At the same time, conversations with existing charging network operators suggest possible partnerships to rapidly expand the availability of this technology in American territory, potentially accelerating the adoption of BYD vehicles in the market. The technical challenges of implementing 1,000 kWh chargers are considerable. Beyond the proprietary technology of connectors and vehicle charger communication systems, There are significant issues related to the electrical grid. The instantaneous energy demand of these superchargers exceeds the capacity of many existing substations, especially when multiple vehicles are charging simultaneously. BYD is reportedly developing energy storage systems integrated with the charging stations, allowing energy to be accumulated during periods of low demand and made available during usage peaks, thus reducing the impact on the local electrical grid. This approach also facilitates integration with renewable energy sources, aligning with the company's commitment to environmental sustainability. For American consumers, accustomed to convenience and speed, the promise of ultra-fast charging represents an inflection point in the decision to switch to electric vehicles. Research consistently identifies charging time as one of the main obstacles to adoption, even surpassing concerns about range. The possibility of refueling in a time comparable to that of a combustion vehicle fundamentally changes the equation, especially for consumers who don't have residential chargers or who frequently take long trips. The elimination of this barrier, combined with reduced operating costs and superior performance of modern electric vehicles, potentially accelerates the energy transition in the American transportation sector. The competitive impact of this announcement can already be anticipated. Tesla, the current leader in the American electric vehicle market and pioneer in fast charging networks, will face pressure to accelerate the development of its next generation of superchargers. Industry rumors suggest that Elon Musk's company is already working on advanced technologies, but BYD's announcement may force a timeline revision. Traditional manufacturers like GM, Ford, and Stellantis, who are investing billions in their transitions to electric mobility, will also need to reconsider their platform and infrastructure strategies to remain competitive at this new technological level. Compatibility with existing standards represents another crucial aspect of this innovation. The American market currently operates primarily with the CCS, Combined Charging System standard for fast charging, while Tesla maintains its proprietary connector, recently renamed NACS, North American Charging Standard, and licensed to other manufacturers. BYD will need to navigate this complex scenario, potentially adopting a hybrid system or offering adapters to maximize compatibility with existing infrastructure while implementing its own network. The decision will have significant implications for the user experience and for the speed of penetration in the American market. Regulatory implications also deserve consideration. The 1000 kilo technology operates at substantially higher power and voltage levels than current systems, potentially requiring new safety certifications and updates to local electrical codes. BYD is reportedly already in discussions with American regulatory agencies to ensure compliance and establish appropriate safety protocols. These interactions also offer an opportunity to educate consumers about the benefits and appropriate procedures for the safe use of this new generation of charging technology. The environmental benefits of this innovation transcend mere convenience for users. Faster charging means more efficient use of infrastructure, allowing each station to serve more vehicles daily. The technology also facilitates integration with renewable energy sources, especially when combined with battery storage at stations. For regions with more fragile electrical grids or those dependent on fossil fuels, this approach can significantly reduce the carbon footprint associated with charging, maximizing the environmental benefits of electric mobility. The economic potential of this technology for the American market is substantial. Beyond the direct jobs created by the expansion of the charging network and the potential local production of BYD vehicles, there is an entire ecosystem of services and ancillary businesses that will benefit. Restaurants, cafes, and shops located near ultra-fast charging stations will see new consumer flows, albeit for shorter periods than at present. Logistics companies and ride-hailing services, which need to maximize the utilization time of their fleets, will find in the 1000 kilo technology an ideal solution for their operational needs. To fully understand the impact of this technology, we must consider the unique profile of the American vehicle consumer. With longer average distances than in many other developed markets, and a culture strongly associated with freedom of movement. Americans traditionally value vehicles with great range and fast refueling capability. The current generation of electric vehicles already offers ranges comparable to combustion vehicles, frequently exceeding 300 miles per charge. The addition of ultra-fast charging capabilities removes the last substantial obstacle, making electric vehicles a viable option, even for the most demanding consumers and for intensive commercial applications. The timing of this announcement is particularly significant, coinciding with the intensification of government incentives for transportation electrification in the U.S. The Inflation Reduction Act and various state initiatives have created a favorable environment for investments in charging infrastructure and local production of electric vehicles. BYD, despite facing high tariffs for importing complete vehicles, is reportedly considering establishing manufacturing operations in American territory to take advantage of these incentives and overcome trade barriers. The $1,000 charging technology, in this context, serves as a crucial competitive advantage to highlight the brand in the growing, but already competitive American electric vehicle market. As we await the official announcement on March 17th, one thing is clear: the speed of innovation in the electric mobility sector continues to accelerate, and intensified competition directly benefits consumers. The promise of a technology twice as powerful as the current market standard represents not just a technical milestone, but a qualitative leap in the electric vehicle ownership experience, potentially transforming public perception and accelerating the global energy transition. For American consumers, traditionally pioneers in adopting new technologies but cautious about the practical limitations of electric vehicles, this development may finally tip the balance decisively in favor of complete electrification of personal and commercial transportation. Resposta do Perplexity. Pepelix.ai share.